Condo versus townhome versus villa versus 55 plus, what's the difference? Every week, someone asks me, what's a villa home? Is it the same as a condo? How is it different from a townhome? And what exactly is a 55 plus community versus just a regular neighborhood? And I love this question because most people are searching for the wrong thing online and ending up confused or missing options that would actually be perfect for them. So today I'm going to lay out every housing type clearly, side by side in plain language. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to search for and exactly what questions to ask. Let's go through them one by one. A condominium or condo. A condo is a unit you own individually within a larger building or complex. You own the interior of your unit. The exterior, the land, and the shared spaces are owned collectively by the homeowners association. The HOA maintains everything outside your four walls: the lawn, the roof, the parking lot, the hallways. Your monthly HOA fee covers this. The key things to know: condos often share walls with neighbors, sometimes above and below. It feels like a low-maintenance apartment with the financial benefits of ownership. Some people don't like it. They want the feeling of a private home. Condos in the Twin Cities range from small units under $200,000 to luxury high-rises over $500,000. A townhome. A townhome is a multi-level unit, typically 2 or 3 floors, that share inside walls with neighboring units, but has its own entrance, often a small patio or yard, and sometimes a garage. You generally own the unit and sometimes the land directly under it. The HOA still handles exterior maintenance. The catch for senior buyers: townhomes almost always have stairs. If a one-level living situation is important to you, a standard townhome is probably not the answer. Villa or patio home. This is one people ask about the most, and it actually is one of the best options for seniors. A villa, sometimes called a patio home or coach home, is essentially a one-level detached or attached home in a planned community. You typically have your own entrance, your own garage, and either a small patio or minimal yard. The HOA handles the lawn, snow removal, and exterior maintenance. The appeal: it feels like a house. You have privacy, a garage, one-level living, but with none of the maintenance. Most 55 plus communities in the Twin Cities are built around this format. When my clients say they want a maintenance-free home that doesn't feel like an apartment, a villa is almost always what they actually want. A ranch home or Rambler. This is a traditional detached single-family home, all on one level. In Minnesota, we often call these Ramblers. You own the home and the land. You're responsible for all of the maintenance. No HOA or an optional HOA if it's in a neighborhood with one. Maximum privacy, maximum ownership, and no rules about paint colors or parking. The cost: you're still responsible for everything that goes wrong. Mowing, shoveling, roof, mechanicals. If eliminating maintenance is a priority, a Rambler in a traditional neighborhood doesn't solve that, unless you're willing to hire out everything. A 55 plus community. This is not a housing type, it's a zoning designation. A 55 plus community is any residential community that legally restricts the households where at least one resident is 55 or older, and where at least 80% of the units are occupied by someone 55 or older. The homes within a 55 plus community can be condos, villas, townhomes, or even single family Ramblers. The appeal: you're living around people in a similar life stage. Most 55 plus communities have amenities: a clubhouse, a pool, walking paths, and organized activities. The social environment is very different from a standard mixed age neighborhood. Independent living community, a step up in the care spectrum, and importantly, different from a 55 plus community. Independent living typically means you're in an apartment style community where meals, housekeeping, transportation, and social programming may be included in a monthly fee. This is not ownership. It's typically a rental or a life care contract. This is for people who want or need a more supported environment, not just a smaller home. This phrase gets used a lot on listings, and it doesn't always mean what you think. In most HOA managed communities, condos, villas, townhomes, maintenance-free means the exterior is covered. Lawn mowing, snow removal, exterior painting, the roof, those are handled by the HOA. You're not doing those things. It does not typically mean the interior is maintenance-free. If your furnace breaks, that's yours. If your appliances fail, those are yours. If your interior needs painting, that's yours. When you're evaluating a specific community, ask exactly what the HOA covers. Get the declaration of covenants. Make sure you understand what you're paying for and what you're still responsible for. HOA fees in the Twin Cities for a villa or condo in a 55+ community typically run from $300 to $600 per month, depending on the amenities and what's included. Things to evaluate. What does it cover? Is there a reserve fund, and is it adequately funded? Have there been special assessments recently? Are there pending major repairs that could trigger a large one-time charge? A red flag. A very low HOA fee combined with a very old building or community, red flag. Low fees often mean inadequate reserves, which means a large special assessment is probably coming. I've seen buyers get hit with $20,000 to $40,000 special assessments within 2 years of purchase in poorly managed communities. I can help you review the HOA documents before you buy. It's part of my process. So to put it simply, if you want no stairs, no maintenance, and a private garage, you probably want a villa in a 55+ community. If you want to stay in a traditional home with full ownership, a Rambler is probably your answer. If you want amenities, community feel, and the simplest possible ownership, a condo in a 55+ community is worth looking at. I offer free options and a consultation where I show you what's actually available right now in your price range. We can look across all of these categories, and you may be surprised at what's out there. The link is in the description. And next week, where do all the grandkids stay? If you've been holding back from downsizing because you can't picture hosting family in a smaller home, I have real answers for you. See you then.